The time is now turning to 5:54 on this Wednesday morning, and here's what you need to know before you go.
Voters have elected a new face to represent Minnesota's 6th District Senate seat. Republican candidate Carrie Heinzeman has won the special election. Heinzeman received around 60% of the votes over her Democratic challenger Denise Slipey with nearly 40%. Heinzeman said she is pro-life and pro-Second Amendment. Her husband is no political stranger as he holds the state House seat for Minnesota District 6B. The district makes up portions of Itasca, Cass, and Crow Wing counties. The special election comes after former Senator Justin Eichhorn from Grand Rapids resigned after being charged in a prostitution sting.
I'm Angie Craig. I've had to fight my whole life.
Meanwhile, another candidate is joining the race for Tina Smith's soon-to-be open U.S. Senate seat. Minnesota Congresswoman Angie Craig unveiled this announcement video yesterday. The 53-year-old Democrat vowing to, quote, break through the chaos in Washington. She's represented Minnesota's 2nd District in the Twin Cities since 2018. She also held town hall meetings last week in all 4 red Minnesota congressional districts. Democratic Senator Tina Smith announced earlier this year she is not seeking re-election. Included in the growing list of candidates for her seat is Lieutenant Governor Peggy Flanagan.
The man arrested in the death of hockey player Adam Johnson will not be charged. That update coming from British prosecutors yesterday. Johnson, who was from Hibbing and played for UMD, died during a professional hockey game in Europe in October 2023. Matt Petgrave, who was a player with the opposing team, collided with a Nottingham Panthers player, and that caused Petgrave's skate to elevate and cut Johnson in the neck. European law enforcement say after reviewing evidence collected during the investigation, there is, quote, not a realistic prospect of conviction for any criminal offense. So they chose not to press charges.